third campaigner, they have Veronica. Veronica was here with me 2 years ago, and boy, did I fall off in the first water 2 years ago on her. She jumped so big into the water, unseated me, and I had no chance. She's been very successful with Lauren. She was given the ride after I was injured, and she's forged a wonderful partnership with this lovely mare. This horse has beautiful trot paces, and I'm looking forward to seeing a really super test here.
Lauren, who's competed here previously herself with Snooze Alarm, has had 3 international wins with this horse since taking over the ride from Karen in early 2013, including the 2-star at Ocala in the Horse Park, the Spring 3-star at Fairhill, and the Chat Hills International last May, CHC International.
And she's done also very, very well at the national classes this spring. She's had a good lead up to this competition. So she could really give the leaders a run for their money.
I'm always amazed when I come over to Red Hills in early March how long eventing has been going on, because we're struggling to get going sometimes with the weather in March, but your season in Florida kicks off sometimes first or second weekend in January.
Something to do with this this thing called the sun.
Yeah, we need to get us some of that.
You don't see much of it over in England. Having said that, I loved living in England. It was such a wonderful experience. So we're looking for a big medium trot. She's got terrific pace. There we go. So she had 2 7s and an 8 for her first halt. So she's already up on the leaderboard.
A 70% flat would translate to a penalty score of 45, and that would go into the lead in its own right.
Wonderful half passes, this mare. She's very supple laterally.
This is a great, great start.
Good for her. Good job, Lauren. I always struggled with that half pirouette with her, of getting the left hind to not keep moving. And yet, gosh, the M judge gave her a 5 for that. Wow. Or 4. Ah, okay. It's got great swing, great cadence and rhythm. Lauren sits very, very well on the horse. Let's see what she can get done in the rein-back. There's been a lot of preparation to this rein-back because the mare likes to get low in front in the rein-back. Let's see what she's been able to accomplish. Yeah, it's a struggle with this mare to keep it rhythmical for all 5 steps, but that's a huge improvement over what I was able to do a couple of years ago.
5, 6, and 5, so not the worst marks at all, and straight 7s for the walk and halt into it. So Lauren is doing her level best to keep the marks as high as possible. And
that rein-back is the weakest part normally for this horse in the test. So let's see what we can get done with the canter work. Notice how straight the horse is there as it walks. And it's really important to keep that straightness for the M judge when you're getting ready to do your canter depart. She has nice changes. Let's see if she can jump up through them. Yeah. Unfortunate little snort of the nostril there, but I thought the change was quite nice.
The reason Karen says that is the snort, naturally, if you imagine how you can't control where your head and neck are when you sneeze, it's the same for the horse. So actually, when the judges are looking for that overall picture, just the head and neck, that tiny bit off because of that snort, whether it would affect to the degree of a whole mark, but one judge might come down a whole mark.
Yeah. This is lovely. Lovely. Let's see the transition. Very good. Yep, 2 8s and a 7 for that extended canter. Oh, there we go. Good. Two more changes and a solid halt, and let's see where we get. A little bit of a double pump behind. She'll be marked down for that. To a 6.
At a straight 68%, this would still go into the lead.
That'll bring it back
48.
up. That'll bring it back up. First change, you got 2 5s. Yeah. Second change, 6 7 8. Interesting. Lovely.
But as long as she stays over 68%, and it looks like she will, Veronica is potentially going to go into the lead here with Lauren Kieffer. 68 and a third before collective marks come in.
Well, Kevin and Joe Kieffer, her parents, will be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, that could translate to a 47.5, 47.6 kind of score. So it would go potentially into the lead by about 2 penalties. And you commented on this, Karen, and it's great to have you in the box, ridden a couple of these horses. That's a great improvement by Lauren's training and program on the half pirouette from what you felt you were able to achieve.
And I get to see the mare and train with Lauren every day. She's based with us in Ocala and in Virginia. She rides full-time as the rider for Mrs. Mars with all of her breeding stock, and Lauren's got a lovely, lovely string of horses thanks to Mrs. Mars and all her other owners.
Can we do attack here, or do you want to go up top?
You're amazing. David's happy.